Another update we had from yesterday is trying to get that one big rusty bolt off I showed you. I snapped my breaker bar. So that was a lot of fun. And then also, I killed the ratchet here. It won't move. Nothing. It's all broken inside. So, gotta go back to Lowe's and get the warranty on these. So that should be fun. So last night I ran into an issue removing the ball joint on this side, since that's all I have to do. And what we discovered is that the axle here is in the way of the ball joint press. And I tried to get the axle to unseize and come out, and that didn't work, so it was seized in there. So then I tried to get that bolt right there out. As you can see, it's a little shinier as if I heated it up and got the impact on there, and that wouldn't budge either. So because I really don't want to spend the money on another axle and or getting that bolt, since it's 20 bucks, and the axle itself is 120 bucks, and I got plenty of material around here, I'm gonna build myself my own ball joint press. So over here I have a couple ideas that I sketched out. Up here I have another attachment for the ball joint press, so I can flip the press upside down and press the ball joint out. Now, I thought that would work. However, I don't have enough clearance to have the rod on the ball joint extended all the way down. So then I came up with this idea right here, where I would have a sandwich type of idea to press the ball joint out and use 2 threaded rods. And that was it might cause a little bit of issues with balance, but I'll just have to be careful and grab an extra set of hands and have everybody crank that down together. But that should work. Over here, I'm measuring out where everything's going to go on the material. I'm going to have a 1/2 inch hole in the center of the plate so that the ball joint can slide right through without taking and hitting anything. I'm also going to weld 2 rods on this because this is our bottom piece. And then I'll have a second piece I'll cut out from this whole piece of bar stock. I'll go over the top with 2 holes for the threaded rods to go through, and then nuts on the top to crank those down to take and provide the pressure. So let's get to work. Alrighty, so I did the drilling off camera because it involves using the Wrist Snapper 1000 over there, getting my drill presses out. But here's the general setup we have. The fault with the current press is this bar right here hits the axle and I can't get that out. So what I've done is I've split that and moved it on either side here. And then this is going to be mimicking the press part itself when we clamp down. And then I'll still use the sleeve from the press kit here, which will go around the bushing and then press it through that hole right over there. And so that should be able to get it out. And then to get it in, I'll remove this, I'll move some sleeves around, and then hopefully get everything back together. Right now I gotta go run to the hardware store and get some properly sized threaded rod to take and weld right there, and then run through these holes and put some nuts on the end so I can clamp all that down. So here's my modified press. And so we got the cup down there, and we got that little extension which will push down the bearing and press it out, or the ball joint, press it out. And comparing it to the other one, they're roughly the same size. And then, but the thing is, I now have this gap right here, which will allow me to get it around the CV axle. So right now I'm waiting for the welds to cool down, and then we'll go test her out. A little bit of update here on the mess I've created. I got it out, so that's good. However, my tool failed. See the bend in that? So I thought about adding some extra support, like a miniature truss or something on that top beam, knowing that's where to take most of the load. And I was right. It failed exactly how I thought it was going to fail. So next time, guys, take your time. It's worth it better. But I only spent $10 on that, so I'm not too worried about it. However, my $60 Harbor Freight press did the job. I had to score the surface so it stopped slipping since I didn't have the right angle I wanted. But she got it out, so pretty happy with that.